Hey guys, good morning. Dave Santarelli here from the Santarelli Trading Exchange, BreakingChartAlerts.com, and Stock Options Trading Academy. So far today, guys, the markets are getting a little pop here in the pre-market hours, failing to fall back to back here after yesterday's drop-off. Netflix added 10 million subscribers after they reported Q2 earnings yesterday. Shares fell here, but if you take a look, let's bring up Netflix shares here, NFLX. Let's take a look today. It pulled all the way back down to, let's go back to that 3-month daily. Pulled all the way back down to almost 470 here. And now, as you can see, let's go back to the today and let's add here the extended hours. And you can see, so the purple, or this is purple over here. Purple is yesterday after hours. The green here is the pre-market hours from 7 this morning until now. So Netflix shares are getting a big pop here in pre-market hours. As you guys can see, 2 minutes until opening bell here, up to 496 here. This is going to be a nice day trade contender here. So you guys know what day it is today. Day trade Friday. We're going to be looking for some great day trades. Probably give it a couple of minutes here on opening bell. See what way the market's going to be heading here. And Netflix. So first things first, guys, write down Netflix. That's going to be one of the ones here. Apple's getting a nice climb off that 10-day again. It retraced back down to that 10. Today's the 17th monthly expo. She's climbing 389. I think we're going to continue to see that climb up above 400 next week. So big earnings next week here. Tech is starting to report earnings, so got to be cautious, but I think Apple's going to do really well here. Hey V Cruz, welcome. Welcome to the YouTube channel. Nice to have you with us. Hope you're having a great day. So we're going to see Apple come down. It came down to that 10. It's getting that pop there, 388 a share. V, why don't we do lunch today after my lunch break here, 11:30. Let's go Don Juana there. Have a nice little afternoon lunch. Good morning, Ephraim. Good morning, team. Alrighty, guys, so Apple's going to be one of the ones that we're going to be looking at, possibly doing an in-the-money vertical spread for next week's expo. I like the setup on Apple. It's been holding that 10 the entire breakout here. As you guys can see, she has that nice breakout, retraced down to that 10, has that nice breakout again. About a minute till opening bell here, so let's put on Diamond and Qs here. Diamond and SPY. Yeah, let's put the Qs in SPY. Nice climb here in the pre-market hours on SPY, as you can see. So I'm hoping that's going to continue today. Everything's looking good. There's a big announcement from New York today at 4 p.m. I think Cuomo, the governor of New York, is going to be announcing they're going to be pulling back the reopening phases of New York City and remain in yellow phase. So I think that's what's going to be happening today. So here we go, guys. Opening bell is here, and let's see what we can do. Walmart's continuing to take off. Our Walmart trade for the December 18th expo is looking great. There goes SPY, continuing to break higher. Guys, Netflix, 498 and continuing to run 499. Netflix is having a big breakout there. Let's put on Netflix here. We're looking for some good day trade contenders. So let's see Netflix here. Today, 1 minute. 501 a share, continuing to climb. 503. So we could get something on Netflix like an in-the-money vertical spread here and do the 500 and maybe the, let's see, order option chains. Let's take a look here. So let's take a look at Netflix. So if we look at Netflix, today's expo, and we pick up the in-the-money vertical spread, buy to open, sell to open, and we do the, let's see, in the money vertical spread, July 17th expiration. And let's say we do the 495, 500 vertical spread there. 5-point difference, going for about 285. Where's she at now? 496. She's a big mover there, so we got to keep an eye on SPY Qs. But I like this setup, 499, 500, back up to 500. So we could pick this up for 3 to be worth 5. Let's see here, 500, 505. That's going to cost about $2.10, even less. Let me see here. If I got this, we picked this up for $1.90 to be worth $5. That's not a bad price there. Net debit 1.90 to be worth 5. You could do 5 contracts here for $1,000 and then have your max stop loss at 50%. Let's see if we could get that filled here for today. And that was filled there. So I did a small trade on that to start off the day. I'll let that go into the afternoon. That was completed. It's a small trade, guys. 5 contracts at $1. Let's see what we got filled for up here. 7.65 minus 5.97. We were filled at $1.68 a contract. That's unbelievable. $1.68 a contract. Max net gains above 505. Break even is going to be that strike price 500 plus $1.68. 501.68 by the end of the day is going to break even at 505. Let's see, 5 divide that by 1.68. If Netflix gets up above 505 a share by the end of today, that trade there is going to make a 298% gain. So I picked up a small trade on that. Just going to hold that, let the market do its thing. SPY's continuing breakout momentum. There goes Netflix, 501 a share, continuing that run there. And that's something that trade's already up $200 on now on that Netflix trade. So that's going to be a nice opportunity to take something here over the next 30 minutes. And if we continue that run here, have a quick 20 to 40% gain. And of course, if the market continues to run and Netflix gets above that 505, we're going to have a 298% gain there. Now let's take a look at J&J. That was moving in the pre-markets there. J&J back at 150. That had a nice move to almost 152 in the pre-market hours here. She got all the way up to 150, 175. Looking for that breakout here on J&J. They got a lot of positive things going on with their vaccine and their trials, and going to continue to watch that break higher over the next several weeks. Just had that 1020 cross, confirmation entry. We got next resistance right around 157.50. Take a look at NVIDIA over here, NVDA. NVIDIA on a 3-month daily. First off, let me take off the extended hours here. Okay, that's off. So NVIDIA is holding that 10 pretty well, 408 a share. I expect that to climb back up to 425, maybe even possibly get up to that 450 before reporting earnings here. Let's see, when does NVIDIA report earnings? Calendar.
NASDAQ up 0.3%, the Dow about 0.1%, S&P plus 0.2%.
Johnson & Johnson earnings are going to be on August 13th is what E-Trade Pro is telling me there. Let's take a look at Netflix, NFLX. Netflix is climbing on today 1 minute. See that break that 510 area and start that run. The nice thing about having these companies report on a Thursday is when you could day trade monthly expos on a Friday, you got that open interest, you have that volume, and you could really make some massive trades if you're getting the direction right here. And with our trade plan, that could certainly help. Let's see, what is Moderna doing? mRNA. Moderna almost at $85 here a couple of minutes ago. Continuing that breakout momentum cycle. Looking good. I'm long Moderna. I have the August 21st 80-85 vertical spread. And that we paid, let's see, I could update this. Let's see, I'll update that now while we're waiting for...
U.S. Energy Secretary Dan Brule says we are beginning to collaborate on strategic petroleum reserve.
August 21st.
CNN says mayor's office in Miami-Dade says ICU capacity is over 100%.
ICU capacity is over 100% now in Miami-Dade. All right, I just added the Moderna trade there.
BUZI, Vuzix announcing further enhancements to its
Good morning, Honka.
applications for its smart glasses, specifically for emergency rooms, medical response, and first responders. That's BUZI, Vuzix.
Watching Qs here, seeing if Qs are going to get a bounce off that 10 on a today 1 minute. Teledocs at 221-ish. Teledoc has earnings end of this month. If you guys remember, we picked up the Teledoc 245, 250 vertical spread. Pretty cheap there, and we added to that as well. So looking for that big beat on Teledoc by the end of this month there. Here is the newsletter here if you guys want to take a look at it. JB Hunt was upgraded from sell to hold, 98 to a 140 target. Dover neutral outperform 123 target. Downgrade Citigroup from buy to hold. AutoNation from buy to neutral. Netflix from outperform to neutral, lowered their target from 550 down to 525. Penske Auto buy to neutral. Lending Tree overweight to neutral, but they upgraded the price target from 250 to 280. Netflix cut the price target from 445 to 400. Netflix getting a nice little pop there, back up to 495. UBS lifted JB Hunt Transport Services price target from 99 to 145. JBHT. We'll take a look at that. Let me look at that JBHT. That stock up over 4% and continuing breakout momentum on a today 1 minute. JBHT. Here's something we could possibly day trade for some quick gains. Remember, they upgraded that to a 145 target. So looking good there. Avis says CCL is dumping. Avilia is talking about UPS. We did a UPS trade. I sold that a little bit early. Oh, man, she's still in breakout momentum here on it today, 1 minute. We had the 120 calls on that. Take a look at the 3-month daily. I mean, it's trade plan perfection there. Avilio, do you see this?
Circulating report here.
Hold on.
From Gordon Haskett saying Sanofi may be looking at Alchemies, ALKS.
Okay, so you're seeing that big breakout here on UPS. That was the earnings from FedEx. We had the piggyback trade on that. We made a 297% gain on that overnight. Now you see side-by-side candles and bodies, right? That's a sign of that retracement from that breakout and consolidation. So it had a tight consolidation box here after that big breakout after FedEx positive earnings. And now she's starting to break again above that 10-day simple moving average. And she has earnings next week. So I could easily see 130 as a target here on UPS going into next week. So keep an eye on that.
Futures dropping here 32.10.
See what else we got going on here. Overstock not doing too much today yet. That JB Hunt is looking good. We'll be keeping an eye on that. Overstock's holding that 10 really well. I have $50 as a short-term target here for the August monthly expo. We have a spread on that, the 45.50 vertical spread. Good morning, Paula. Let's see CCL. CCL 1549 down 1.7%. She's an NTZ. You guys see the
polls members on mobile sports betting. That's from the New York Post.
Netflix is starting to break out here. First candle above that 10 on a today 1 minute. So let's see if that continues to run there. CCL though, Havas, if you could see this, she's trading between the SMAs here. Not much going on. You got to either wait for that 1020 cross or a drop below 1450 there to short it down to about 10 bucks. Let's see what Amazon's doing. Facebook, 3-month daily. Amazon's holding that 3,000 area pretty well. Google holding that 10. Looking for a climb on that next week. Let's see Walmart. Our Walmart trade's doing well. Walmart's still in breakout momentum well above that 10. Now yet no Walmart when she retraces. The reason why we have the December Expo, it had a big breakout there. When she does retrace, you're going to be looking at a retracement possibly down to about 130, maybe even down to about 128 before she has that next breakout again with our trade plan. So that's what I'm looking for there. LRN. LRN is one of those online learning companies there. I saw that breaking out a couple of days ago, but I was lenient to get in there. Q's and SPY are pulling back pretty hard here. Q's pulling back here on a minute. It's 9:44, 14 minutes into the trading day. LRN is still on the climb there. Big breakout now in LRN.
Moving higher now. 2017 up about 4.25%.
LRN still on the run there. What I was thinking about doing too, if I see Netflix starting to pick up, could do a butterfly. If you guys remember, we were up 300% or 400% on our butterfly the other week. We ended up not selling it out.
August $65 call suites now, AZN. Out for Zulu November.
Let's see here. Elias, are you making some day trades on SPY here yet? Just getting up to that 9:45 now, so let's see if we could day trade something on SPY. I also have, let's see, JB Hunt, Netflix. Let me get LRN out of there. What's J&J doing now? $150.07. Did anybody get in that Abbott trade idea that we made? Abbott's looking great. I gave a trade idea on Abbott. What was it for? The 95-100 spread? I'm watching Q's break down pretty heavily here. I'm waiting for Q's to start its run. Netflix is holding right around 490. I'm watching that here. Avilio said he's in Abbott. What are you in for Abbott? So Efren just shared it in the trade room here. And this was a really nice setup here on the Abbott trade idea we gave. Trade idea number 1 was a call spread. The Abbott 99-100 call spread, Expo today, 25-cent entry. That had a max net gain of 300% if Abbott's above $100 a share today. Trade number 2 was a butterfly. Buy to open 99, sell to open 100. No, he got that way wrong here. That's very wrong. You mean 95 on here, right? Did you put 99 or 95 on that? It should have been 95. Okay, we gotta watch this. That was wrong right there. Should be 95. There's no way you could do a 99, 100, 105. And I was sure I was sharing that. Because you can't do the 99, 100. Doesn't give you that option. It was the 95, 100, 105 for $1.67. So there you already made about 100% return if you got that butterfly there that we talked about on the video the other day. Gotta watch those. Let me see here. Where did I put that? The first trade idea was the 99-100 call spread, 25 cents max net gain, 300% if Abbott was above 100 today. She's at 98.33, still continuing that climb, looking good. And the Abbott trade here, the 95, 100, 105, that was at $1.67. It was a max net gain of nearly 200% if Abbott is at 100. Not above, but at. Okay. Let's move on from that. Netflix. There goes SPY, finally starting to break out there. First candle above that 10 since really opening bell here, since it had time to catch up here to the simple moving averages since they're a lagging indicator. So finally caught up here. Nice climb. There goes Netflix. 493 here on Netflix. Let's see if the market's going to start to climb here. What time is it? 9:50, about 20 minutes into opening bell here. What's everyone planning for the weekend here? Anyone going out? Everyone staying home? Nice break on SPY here, guys. It looks like it's starting to break out momentum. Let's see. Qs are also starting to climb here as well. Let's take a look at Qs. Q. Tyler's messing around the house. No fishing, no hunting up there, Tyler. Nice breakout on Qs. Let's see if we can break that 20 here and start to continue to climb for the rest of the day here. SPY still on the climb. Elias is going on his boat. That's a nice idea. I think I'm probably going to stay home. Second time sick in a month. Probably just lay around.
CNN reporting a task force report says 18 states in coronavirus red zone should roll back opening. including Alabama, Arizona, California, Florida, Georgia, Iowa, Idaho, Kansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, North Carolina, Nevada, Oklahoma, South Carolina, Tennessee, Texas, and Utah.
So I guess every one of them should just roll back, reopening, huh? Q's SPY still want to climb here. Come on, Q's. Netflix is starting to look better, Tyler. I'm not bringing it up. I don't want to jinx it there for us. I'm watching it on my screen to the right here. I want to see it hold that 10. Qs are climbing. That's good. I want to see SPY start to run here. If you guys see something running, let me know and we could definitely bring it up. Johnson & Johnson's still slowly climbing here. There's a big candle there.
CHEK, popping to the highs, low price stock up 10%. CHEK.
And UPS is almost at 121 before Jack. Back down to 119.40. Looks like it wants to hold the 10 though on SPY and Qs. Let's see. Give it some time here.
PHUN, Funware, getting a pop to the high, $1.58, Papa Hotel Uniform, November.
So Qs were in BDM here for a while. Now we're finally holding above that 10 on Qs. Let's see it break above that blue 20 SMA and get that above that 258.75 area. SPY is breaking down though, so Qs are probably going to follow it. Let's see what we do here.
HTBX eBiologics getting a pump 279, Hotel Tango Bravo X-ray.
Dow's up 6 points, Nasdaq's down 4, S&P's up 3. So a pretty flat day right now so far. So not much movement, no need to run into anything just yet. Hold on to that Netflix, that's all we got so far here.
Video tweeting, this is the first COVID-19 vaccine clinical study approved in South Korea, funded by CEPI Vaccine.
Qs are starting to climb again. See it break above that 20.
National partnership with Seoul National University Hospital. Getting a pop now. That's India, November. Oscar and Novio. Multiple tweets now from them.
Tyler, you watching it? Spy needs to hold that blue 20 right there. Should I bring it up? There goes Netflix, $495.02. Let's watch the 1020 cross come up on Q's and that breakout start on Q's.
AUTO, Auto Whip, getting a pop here. On some volume.
495.33, 495.66. $496.18, 496.35. Keep on going. Now, if Netflix could break above 504, then I could see us continuing that run. If we struggle between that 485 and 505 area, then I think she's going to pin right around 500. I'd love to see buyers just come in, though, and lift it back up.
Consumer sentiment, 73.2. Consensus was 79. Fed's Powell. Comments now. Powell cites vital mission of nonprofits during pandemic and announcing new programs. New loans for health, education, social services, and other nonprofit groups include easier terms and earlier proposal. Fed says opens Main Street program to nonprofits with as few as 10 employees.
That's good news. They're giving help to quite a bit now. That should help out the market a bit. Let's see if we continue to climb. They had 10 million subscribers. They added 10 million subscribers. Stock's pulling back because of the guidance. Let's see. Chris Crooks says NRZ heading into earnings raised to overweight. Let's take a look at NRZ. NRZ 3-month daily. That's looking nice there. $8.50 to $9 would be my short-term target on that, Chris.
Shares of Moderna popping to the highs, 85.40 now.
Moderna, big breakout on Moderna. mRNA.
Moderna.
You guys know we have the Moderna. We have the, where is it here on the, there it is. We have the Moderna August 21st, 80-85 call spread. We paid, let's see, 12.924 minus 10.661. We paid $2.26 for that to be worth 5. 5, divide that by 2.26. That's a max net gain of 221.24%. I think Moderna, you're going to see Moderna at $88 a share by the end of the day. So I'd pick up the 85 strike call on Moderna, or you could pick up something if you wanted to trade on that. Marla says, Dave, any trade idea on Moderna? If you wanted to trade ID on Moderna, I'd honestly do an in-the-money vertical spread buy to open, sell to open. Yeah, if you picked up 10 contracts and you got the July 17th and you picked up the 84-85 vertical spread here, you could pick that up for 58 cents to be worth $1. 1, divide that by 0.58. That's a max net gain of 72.41%. And, you know, she's going for 57 cents now. 58, 1, divide that by 0.58. That's a 72.41% gain. So not bad there. Qs are starting to pull back here. SPY, Qs, everything's taking a little hit here. Avilio. You have a cash account, Marla, so I would pick up the 185s are only going for $1.25 right now. I'd pick that up. I'd have my stop on Moderna as 84.50, and my target on Moderna for today would be at least 86.50 to 87. Walmart trade still on the climb here. Let's take a look at Walmart quick. WMT. Is that something we want to add to or hold on to? And by the looks of it, something I'll just hold on to. Looking nice though. Definitely in breakout momentum here. Is in BDM. First candle above that 10. Here's the 1020 cross. MACD's crossed back here at the 958 candle. So you're looking at 133.10 is the next resistance here for Walmart. Let's see what else we got going on. Moderna trades in the green. Netflix we're down about $150 on. So that's probably what, about a 15% loss on Netflix so far, but Netflix is holding up pretty well. Holding that 490 area.
TDRs to consider fresh bid for Marathon Speedway arm. That's Michael Papa Charlie, MPC.
OPCO Health shares are trading higher on continued volatility. The company recently announced it will provide coronavirus testing for NBA players. Whoop-de-doo.
Shares of Marathon hitting a high of 39.39.
Vinny, my exit point on Netflix is probably going to be around 385, but we have to give the circumstances and news and stuff. So Netflix is getting a nice little pop here now with Qs. Let's see if now you see here Qs are getting up to that red 50 and failing. So we got to see Qs break that 250 area, or 259. I'm sorry. We got to break that 259 area and get that first candle above that red 50 SMA. If we do that, we're going to have that continued breakout here, and we're going to be looking at that 259, let's say 260 area is the target. So right now I want to see Qs continue that breakout. Qs are getting a nice breakout there. What's SPY doing? Let's see. Avilio says Moderna is running. Avilio, you should come up this weekend if you're free. Let's talk about doing one of the servers. Got to get that done. While Moderna is near 86 bucks a share. Marla, did you get in that? Looking good there, Marla. Hope you got in that. T-Doc trades looking pretty good today. T-Doc right at 220 a share. Qs want to get that climb again. I'd love to see SPY take after the Qs here and start that breakout, get back above that 321.50. Even SPY, you see SPY and NTZ most of the day already. So you're not getting that good a signal yet. You know, wait, see what the market wants to hear, and let's see it react to that news there, and we can make some day trades following our trade plan. Avilio made $1,500 on Moderna calls today. Nice job. Nice job. So far, I'm down about $280 on that Netflix trade. Waiting for Netflix here to have that move. Want to see SPY and Q start to climb here. Then I might add or buy back that short leg on the Netflix. Nice job, Avilio. You day trading anything else? What about Elias? Where's he at today? Let's see what he's trading. Not right now. There we go. They want to climb here. Let's see if we can start that climb. Holding above that 10 on SPY. Q's holding above that 1020. Now we just need Netflix here to cooperate too. It's 490 now. 5-point move for Netflix is nothing.
NTNX, Nutanix, the information reporting, Nutanix has...
And if you guys want trade ideas on anything, let me know. I can take a look at the chart, give you guys some ideas.
Getting a pop here, 2110.
Jared says, how does crowd look like to you? CRWD. She looks like she's going to be heading lower. That looks like that's in BDM. It's near the lows of the day. Continuing with that candle below the previous candle's body here. That's continued BDM. If she breaks below 94.50, then you could be looking at an $80 support area on CRWD. if she breaks below that area. If she holds above that 50 and starts to climb, 2 green candle confirmation I'd wait for on that. But you see the MACD's already crossed. 1020 is going to start to cross. Candle below the 1020 SMA. I would not be going long, crowd, that's for sure. Q's holding on that 1020 SMA. Let's see it climb above that 50 and get that candle with the body above that 50 SMA on a today 1 minute chart. See what SPY's doing here. SPY wants to climb here as well. Give that some time. Pretty flat day so far. Waiting for some news, something to come up here that we could do some day trading. Morgan Stanley maintains overweight on Netflix, raises price target to $600 a share. That's live. That just came out now at basically 10:09. That's nice there. $600 target on Netflix, and Netflix is getting a little pop on that news. That's nice to see. There goes Q's SPY continuing to climb.
R and LX indicating 1386, Romeo November Lima X-ray.
Scotiabank maintains set to perform on cargo jet, raises target at 158. CJT, let's take a look. Hey, that's on the Toronto Stock Exchange. Any of our members there, could you guys trade that? What's the price target on cargo jet there? It's not bringing it up for me. CJT. Love to see what that's doing. Why are they bringing up Toronto Stock Exchange on here? Silly. They don't even show the prices there. There we go. There we go. I'm on their Netflix. That's going to be a nice gain for us on that Netflix. Yeah, Tyler, J&J is not doing anything yet. Kind of disappointed. Market's breaking down here. Gotta be some type of news out here. Bloom Energy, BE. What do you guys think of this? I think this is a hell of a long-term setup here. They got some contracts with...
NFT, CNBC says Microsoft to launch its game streaming.
I like that. I really like that setup on Bloom Energy.
NSFT.
Let's see the option chain for it. BE. I could see that getting back up to $30. Not bad there.
RNLX indicating now $13.69, Romeo November Lima X-ray IPO.
What time is it? About 10:18. Not even hour into the day yet. Watching, looking for this next run. If we're gonna get it.
TNXP, Onyx Pharma, new highs up 21%, TNXP.
Netflix 486.42. I'm watching the SMAs gather here on Netflix. Morgan Stanley maintains overweight on Domino's Pizza, raises price target at $4.22. Let's see DPZ. Down about another $10 today, down to $3.98. Amazon looks like it wants to pin at 3,000, and I'm telling you, Netflix is going to pin right around 500. I really think so. Unless we start to get a serious breakdown in the market today from COVID numbers or anything that comes out there.
RNLX indicating $13.
They're talking about a squirrel that tested positive. What the hell does a squirrel testing positive have to do with anything about our shutdown or anything? They talk about the craziest things. Moderna, let's see what Moderna is doing here. Moderna, 8508.
Going ahead with phase 4 opening on Monday.
They're going ahead with phase 4 opening on Monday. New York, guys. Why that big drop off there after that news? Look at SPY tanking here, guys. Tenny's in space call. Space is looking good. Space SPCE Virgin Galactic, they announced a new CEO, which was a former Disney executive. Come on, Netflix.
Velasquez says production of movies and TV shows can proceed. Professional sports with no spectators.
Once we get that first candle above this red, that's going to be a big sign there of a breakout. Right now, we're pretty flat here, so let's see if we can get that breakout. Qs are still pulling back hard, though. New York City Phase 4 reopening set for Monday.
ALXO, Alpha Lima X-Ray Oscar, IPO indicating 3705. Palacio says museums and malls not yet.
Now I have my order ready if in case I do want to sell my spread here on Netflix. I have it ready. I'm watching here the markets. Ready to go should I need to make that trade.
BRNA, Verona Pharma, halted on a circuit breaker at the high, $10.67. Victor Romeo November Alpha. Shares up 125% now on VRNA.
Let's see. Dorito Dorm says Gaxy, Gaxy. Remote learning software COVID-19 play. No, that's not something I'd get into. 0.0053. No way.
S&P futures now dropping below 3,200. Early reports from CNN about multiple states being mentioned in the task force report on the red zone.
Yeah, that's that. CNN.
Possible rollbacks and reopenings.
Rollbacks and reopening. They were saying, oh, these 43 states should stop reopening. Get the heck out of here. Like CNN knows what's good for our country, right? They put together a task force. Who do you think they paid for that task force? Here we go. Netflix. There we go. I'm waiting for that move. Let's see if she starts and continues that climb there. There we go. 488. Wow, look at NVAX go up 15%. Karen, are you still in NVAX? You still holding on to those shares? Look at NVAX go 139.19, up 16% for the day. Unbelievable. What did you buy those for, Karen? $50 and $99. Nice job on those. Abbott near $99, guys. I really think she's going to be at that $100. If she has a candle with a body above 99, there is no doubt in my mind Abbott's going to pin right at around 100. Chris Crooks, I saw that NEO. I saw that NEO news. They were downgraded too by Goldman, so big drop there. They actually have the target on NEO for $9, so you could possibly see that pull back to $8 here, $7.50. Moderna, $87 it's near. And Marla, did you get into it yet? Look at Moderna go. Big breakout momentum here on Moderna. 1020 cross. MACD's crossed. This is going for $90 today. There's no question. You're going to see Moderna up just as much as Novavax is today. Novavax is up about 15%. Moderna's up a little over 6%. I think you're going to see Moderna continue to run to $90 a share today. That's a nice day trade opportunity still on Moderna. And you could still pick something up like an in-the-money vertical spread, 86, 87, 87, 88. There she goes, 87.28 a share. Still continue to run 660, up 6.8% now. 87.36. Moderna's going to run here. I'm thinking about picking up some Moderna myself. That's a nice setup. I'm watching Netflix there. Netflix held that 485 really well. Do you see? You see how well. Let me pull up the annotation here. You see how well it's been holding at that 485 area. So that's really important there. It's holding above that 485. And she's just been consolidating. I'm waiting for that move here, and if she could have that move above 495, we're going to have a nice breakout today. So we're still keeping an eye on Netflix. She's just trading side by side there. You know, she's not really breaking down, not breaking out. She's just trading sideways here. Let's see, Moderna. Moderna, $88, still continuing to run, guys. Big breakout on Moderna. I'm telling you, she's going to see 90, possibly even $100 today. Keep an eye on Moderna. You could jump into that trade right now if you wanted to. You could pick up the 88 strike call, and that's going dirt cheap there. Oh, Marla, I wish you jumped in that. You'd be up over 100% right now already. Over 100% easily. Hey, Kurt, if you're with us today, happy birthday. NVAX is still breaking higher. New highs on NVAX. There goes Netflix too. Let's see that breakout there. Let's see this candle have a nice big green candle. Let's see.
Kaplan says some companies are seeing their business slow again, and for some, depending on what they do.
Feds Kaplan saying businesses are seeing flow again. That's great. So that's why we saw that nice little pick up there. Anytime the Fed talks, market moves. $4.89 on Netflix. Let's see a candle above that red 50. Z's in a Amazon butterfly, 290, 2900, 3000, 3010. Those numbers don't seem right there. That first one must be 2990, 3000, 310.
ALXO indicating 3505, Alpha Lima X-ray Oscar.
See what the rest of the market's doing here. Moderna 87.76, NVAX still climbing above 140. Let's see here, Facebook. Facebook's starting to have a nice breakout there. Paula, are you still in that First Solar FSLR? Let's take a look at that. She got into that a while ago. I know she had some really nice profits on that. They raised their price target to $38 and the stock's at $60. They're geniuses. So when it comes down to 30 bucks, I'm going to say, hey, my price target's 30 bucks. NVAX still continuing to run 141.60. Come on,
Florida COVID
Netflix.
cases rise 3.6% versus
Florida
previous
COVID
average
cases,
4.5%.
3.6%. Big pullback in COVID cases in Florida. That's great news for the market. Let's see what they do here.
Florida reporting daily coronavirus hospitalizations for July 16, up 1.85% or 366 from the previous day. Deaths up 2.72% or 130 from the previous day. And cases up 3.63% or 11,466 from the previous day. That is in the state of Florida.
Okay, so those numbers now. I think he read the wrong ones first there. So cases up 3.63%. That's still down. That's good. 11,466 cases. The deaths we could attribute to the older population here in Florida. Hospitalizations up 1.85%. So 366 admitted hospitalizations here in Florida.
Indicating 2510.
It's not too bad.
81,000. That's Papa Alpha November Delta, PAND.
Sergi says, what's the trade on Moderna? We have the 80-85 vertical spread for August 21st Expo. I think we're going to see Moderna above $100 a share by then. So if we wanted to make a second Moderna trade here, mRNA, and we wanted to do something out of the money and look for something with that bigger gain there, we could look at buy to open, sell to open. Let's see what they're going for. Let's say we did the August 21st monthly expo and we picked up the 95-100 vertical spread. That's going for $1.47 to be worth 5. So 5, divide that by 1.5. That's a 233% max gain. That's not bad. Guys, take a look at Netflix. Nice breakout here on Netflix.
Juliet Foxtrot, India, November. Hopping here on volume, JFIN.
That Netflix trade will make us about, what, 300%? That'd be about, what, a $3,000 profit. That won't be bad for a day's work, especially if we could find a couple other day trades to supplement that smaller $3,000 profit.
Commerce Secretary Ross says Mnuchin and Kudlow agree more stimulus, more aid needed in the next stimulus.
There goes Netflix. Nice climb there, guys. Qs are getting that 10-20 cross there. That's looking good. Let's put Moderna over here. We're not in an NVAX trade. We are in a Moderna trade, though. 87.34. Netflix is looking good, too.
LMNX, Lehman Michael November X-ray. Luminex gets FDA emergency use authorization for its XMAP SARS-CoV-2 multi-antigen IgG assay. That's LMNX, Lehman Michael November X-ray. There's a Luminex popping to $37 now at $36.66. PAND indicating $27 now on 98,000. Papa Alpha November Delta.
I think if Elias was in SPY, he would have told us, right? I'd like to jump in a SPY trade once we start to move here.
IBIO, iBio, getting some volume here. India Bravo, India Oscar, getting some Twitter mention. India Bravo, India Oscar.
Josh, I was just checking out LRN there. To me, that's a pure spec trade. You know, that's one that they're just pumping there. But if it starts to break out and breaks above 48, you can easily look for that 50 target as a day trade.
Mogu spiking here, 341 now on MOGU. ALXL indicating $35 now on 174,000.
Netflix getting a pop again. Slow day, huh? Sid, did you get the August 1st expo? What expo did you get on Netflix? Where is Eddie Santos? Is he in here? Oh, yeah, he's on vacation. Yep. Where'd he go? Portugal? Nice.
RMBL rubber on shares currently halted on a circuit breaker, dropping to 2089, still up 95%.
See that next breakout here on Netflix. 491.
DVAX, Dynavax, hitting new highs.
492.
Victor Alpha X-ray.
NVAX new highs too. Oh, okay, Mark. We should get your name changed then from Sid. You must have put it in as Sid. So now we're seeing, we got that climb from about 484, right? From 484 up to about 492 now in the matter of what? 430. In about 20 minutes. So you see 20 minutes there, we got a nice climb, 8-point climb there in less than a half hour. So we're looking for that still 500, 505 target by the end of the day. I think she's going to pin right around 500. There goes Netflix, another big break out there. Who's in that Netflix spread that we got this morning? That's going to have about a 200% gain if we get to where we need it to go. Let's see. Pete Thomas asks a good question. Does the daily resistance of 87.4 affect day trades in Moderna? Let's see. 87.4. I don't know where you're seeing 87.4. If she's going to break above 88.31 today, I think she's going to see 90, possibly even higher. Right now it's an NTZ. She really needs to break above 87.65 to have that next run. Netflix just broke 493 there on that candle. Mark's in the Netflix 495 500 vertical spread for $1.23 today. So he needs it only at 496.23 to break even, and another $1.23 higher than that for a 100% return.
37 RMBL.
I know Avilio like Domino's Pizza. That's finally starting to get across there as well. $3.98. It's just at that 50 SMA right now on a today 1 minute. Yeah, Mark, that's hell of a pricing there you picked up on that Netflix spread there. Nice price.
ALX Oncology opens at $36.50, priced at $19. That's Alpha Lima X-Ray Oscar. Now open.
Hey Dave, on a spread, if it's at max gains on expo day, do you have to sell it or will the whole transaction do itself? Tyler, if you have level 3, you could let it do its thing on its own. But if you have level 4, you got to sell it because they could break apart your legs and you could be short one leg and they could hold on to those and execute those shares into your account.
Recovering quickly, retail and travel are facing longer-term challenges.
Retail and travel facing longer-term challenges. The rest of the economy is doing good, Mnuchin just said. But yeah, if it's close to those strikes, best thing to do is sell it out. But if it's well above both strikes on expo date, you could leave it in there and let it execute on its own.
Mnuchin says there are continuing signs of improvement on jobs. Mnuchin speaking at the House Small Business Committee hearing. ALNA, Alena Pharmaceuticals popping here. Alpha Lima November Alpha, 225 the high on ALNA.
Now you can see on Netflix, guys, it retraced down to that 20, retraced down to that 20. Now what you're looking for is a break above this resistance area for Netflix to have that next move. So So that's what you're looking for now with Netflix.
Mnuchin says Main Street Lending Program made first loan.
We're distributing them to level that playing field so that entrepreneurs can compete with the largest marketplace, the largest retailers, and then consumers are adding to that flywheel because they're saying we would prefer to buy directly.
So as Mnuchin continues to speak here, you'll see the market still continue to move. Qs are holding up and Qs are running here. Take a look at Qs. Qs are holding that 10 really well. Looking great there. Gold's having a nice run today as well.
Mnuchin says he plans on working with Congress next week to pass the next round of relief.
Mnuchin's going to work with Congress next week to pass the next round of relief. That's big news. It's having its first candle below the previous candle's body here, colon. So that to me is a sign. Or wait, that's a today chart. On a daily chart, looks good up to about 65. If you're talking about a day trade here, watch for that retracement. It's using that 20 pretty well, 10, 20. So I'd be watching that 10 there. It's consolidating past 4 candles here. On a daily, though, that looks great. 62.75, I'd have a short-term target for a swing trade at $65. Mnuchin, next stimulus should extend PPP loans. Q's got a big break out there. They're talking about Netflix here. They're talking about Slack. Dow's up 1 point, Nasdaq's down 2 points, S&P's up 4 points. Not much yet. That Tandem diabetic stock is doing well. It's getting another successful climb off that 20. I'd be looking at 105 target at Tandem. TNDM. It's a great diabetic company. UBS downgrades Azul to sell. AZUL. Let's take a look at that. That's a Brazilian airline, isn't it? 3-month daily. That's probably going to start breaking down significantly after the news out here about the about air travel facing longer-term challenges. There she goes. She's blowing lower now. Now you can pick up the 12 strike put on that, probably dirt cheap here, and trade those. AZUL for today. July 17th, you can pick up that 1250. Oh, that's a beautiful setup right there. The 1250 strike puts going for 33 cents. So 12.5 minus 0.33, your break even's at 12.17, so you're already in the green on this, and that's going to continue lower. I should be jumping into that with you guys. Maybe I'll do a small trade on that. Not many options though on it, not many contracts. She's continuing to break lower though, so I'd be looking at $12 minimum target on that. That's really cheap though.
Indicating $27 now. BLI indicating 45 on 122,000.
Well, John, Netflix shares are trading down about 7% this morning after the company reported its biggest earnings miss in 16 years. And it forecasts
Definitely less stressful of Villion.
in the third quarter. That's its weakest forecast for the company.
She's still dropping lower now on Azul. This one's going to drop, I think, quite a bit. Maybe I'll jump into some puts.
RNLX indicating 1382.
She jumped up now to 38 cents. What would be my target on this?
Mnuchin says there's
I'm not gonna
time
pick
set
those
aside
up.
From PPP programs for minority-owned small business.
Netflix holding up. Q's taking off here. Trades are still looking good. What do you guys think? You want to go live earlier than 2 today? Want to do about 1 o'clock, 1:30? Since we're going to be day trading today. Not seeing any great setups this morning. We had that 1020 cross here on Q's. We were holding on to Netflix there. 259 is going to be resistance on Q's. If she could break that 259, we could have a nice climb. Dow's down 10, Nasdaq's up $1.50, and S&P's up 4. So still really flat day. So let's do 1:30, I guess, for our afternoon session. Vincenzo says Twilio is climbing nicely. Twilio is having a nice climb off that 20. You could get into a trade for that for next week. Look for that 245, 250 as a target. Qs are climbing. There goes Netflix back up to 491. Alrighty, guys, I got a class here at 11:30, and markets are looking good here, still climbing. We're going to go live at 1:30 instead of 2 today. I want to get a little extra time here, look for some day trade setups. Alrighty, sound good, guys? We'll meet here at 1:30, and I'll see you guys then. Alrighty, take care, guys. Have a good one. Netflix is looking good, going for that 492 now. Q's still running. Markets on the climb from the lows, looking good here, guys. Alrighty, we will see you in the afternoon. Take care. And if you guys are interested in signing up, make sure you go to breakingchartalerts.com on YouTube before I shut that off. Go to breakingchartalerts.com, and you guys can, let me log out here so you see the normal screen. Nice pop there on Netflix shares. 491.90.
Mnuchin says should consider blanket forgiveness for smaller PPP loans.
And here's how it's going to look if you guys go to breakingchartalerts.com. If you guys are interested, you go to membership plans, and you'll see everything that we offer right there. And then if you guys want our news alerts, make sure you click on the news alerts, and you'll see we got a nice live stream there going on for you guys. Alrighty, take care, guys, and we will see you in the afternoon trade session. If you guys want to come join us, go to the membership plans and get signed up. Alrighty, take care, guys. And if you guys are interested, you guys could shoot us a message right on here to contact us, and we'll get back to you. Alrighty, guys, take care. God bless, and I will see you in the afternoon. Netflix is going for $493 now. Take a look here. Yeah, it's hard to get off here, but I got these classes I got to do. Today, 1 minute. Nice breakout on Netflix. Let's see her break that 493.40 area for that next run. Alrighty, guys, take care, and I'll see you in the afternoon here. Alrighty, bye-bye.